Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking about how to de-stress. The topic of my video today is pretty fun because we're going to be talking about stress, and one of the questions that I really want to address that I thought about was how can I de-stress myself? So whether it's at work, whether it's at home, but a lot of it is just like taking 5 to 10 minutes out of your day during those heightened moments of anxiety, stress, pressure, taking a step back and just regaining perspective. Work has really been kicking my butt lately. I don't think I mentioned this before, but I handle 4 different campuses and I handle the students in quarantine. So whether or not they're positive for COVID, but they're in quarantine, and I basically conference with them online so that they don't fall behind. So I handle 4 campuses. I have so many students being added every school day throughout the day, getting a ton of emails from parents, campus administrators, whatever it is. So I'm just constantly on the go and busy, and I spend all day on the computer staring at a screen helping upwards of 100 kids at once, all different grade levels, different teachers, different subjects. So I'm just like, I need to contact these people and I need to help these kids so that they have their work and they don't fall behind. The work has been absolutely insane the past couple weeks since we've returned from our winter break. Even just talking about it is making my rash flare up. It's just been absolutely insane. Being stressed is such a normal response. It's not abnormal to be stressed due to work or your personal life, but it really made me think, how can I take my peace that I have at home, because my home, my room is my sanctuary. That's my safe space. And when I'm at work, sometimes I forget about the peace that I've worked so hard to really cultivate and protect while at home. And when I'm at home, I'm in my own world and it feels like just so peaceful. And at work, I'm dealing with so many different people's type of energies, and also on top of balancing my work and my personal life, and then taking care of my 2 large babies. It's a lot at times, and I feel it's just constant chasing the weekend type of mentality, and I never like to think like that, because every day I want it to be like a blessing. I want it to feel like a blessing that I even have a job and I have a loving family, I have a home, and I have 2 beautiful fur babies. So sometimes it's hard to think about that while at work, and I don't want that type of mindfulness to disappear when I'm in the office. So this made me want to create a video that really talked about how damaging stress can be, and just thinking to myself, what can I do during these moments of stress? So while I'm at school and I'm handling so many different students, what can I do during these moments where it feels overwhelming, and how can I just breathe? How can I kind of bring it back down and not get overwhelmed? So in this video today, I am going to be talking about my best tips and practices that I do daily while at home or even at work. So the easiest tip that I have that I feel anybody can do, even in the office, is just to breathe. This is one of my favorite things to do during my breaks in between my Zoom sessions, is to close my eyes and to breathe. It's a simple exercise, but counting your breaths, breathing in and breathing out, letting the air completely leave, and then inhaling again and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. So I do that about 10 times, and then after I breathe and I have my eyes closed the entire time, and I kind of exhale forcefully, so it's kind of like all the negative energy is just escaping. It's almost instantaneous that I feel better, and I'm like, wow, I feel more calm, and I can feel some of my tension releasing in my shoulders, and I just sit like that, and I sit like that, and I continue sitting like that until I feel well enough to open my eyes. Another thing that I feel is extremely doable even at the office or at home is just standing up and stretching. So because I'm on Zoom all day and I'm on a computer staring at a screen, it's important that I do get up and stretch. So I do walk around. Sometimes I walk down the stairs of the school and I go to the restroom and then I go back up. It's just something to where I'm moving a little bit instead of just staying in an office space, because I have no windows in my room. I'm basically in a closet, staring at a computer in a closet the entire day. And for me, it's just, I like to walk around and I love the natural light. So I'm deprived of that during my work day. So I like to just kind of stand up, stretch, loosen the shoulders, kind of keep note of my posture, because I really don't want to be leaning forward. I don't want bad posture on the computer. And that's just something that does instantaneously help me. I do like to apply pressure to my shoulders here, especially because I feel I get really tight on my shoulders, my neck as well, so I kind of like press down, and that honestly instantaneously helps me feel better. I do like to hold my pressure point, so I do get headaches, not as often as I did back then, but I do get headaches occasionally, so I like to just kind of while I'm like breathing and taking my time breathing, I just apply pressure to my temples, like right here and even higher up, depending on how I did my hair for the day. But I do get like tension in different parts of my head, so I like to kind of just apply the pressure there and just kind of leave it there while I practice breathing. And I feel so much better after doing that. Another thing that I really like that I feel can help some of y'all who do develop headaches pretty easily is to have like aromatherapy. So obviously I can't light a candle at school. It's a fire hazard. I do light candles when I'm at home, but I don't get that while at work. So if you are more of a sensory type of person and you like nice essential oils and smells, then I do recommend a headache relief roll-on. I got this off of Amazon and it's really, really cool. It does help with my headaches because I love aromatherapy, and this one contains 100% pure and natural essential oil, and it has peppermint, Spanish sage, cardamom, ginger, and fennel essential oils, but it's diluted in grapeseed oil, so you can go ahead and roll it on your temples if you want, maybe on your collarbones, maybe on your wrists, something to where you can smell it. That does help me a lot. So I like to carry this with me while at work and just put it on the areas of my body so I can smell it, and it just helps me regain like focus and clarity. So I do this sometimes during my breaks as well at work, is I read a book. So I either read during lunch while I'm eating, or I can even write, but I mostly focus on that while I'm at home. So at home I do like to journal every single day. I do write my thoughts, kind of my reflections. I have different daily prompts that I like to focus on. It's just nice to be able to reflect on my day. It also helps me just be grateful for the day that I had, especially if it was a really great one with my students, and if I got to see some of my past students in the hallways, it always is so exciting to me. It really makes my day. I also like to read, so the books that I've been reading have really related to chakra healing, meditation. I did order a few books here that I was really excited about, and I can't wait to dive into these as well. But yeah, books, you know, at the end of the day when I'm in bed, I do like to read. Depending on how tired I am, but I do like to read at least a few pages, maybe a chapter if I have enough energy. But I love reading. Reading is just one of those things that I've loved since I was a kid, and it really helps me kind of not escape, but really helps me think about different perspectives and mindsets when it comes to tackling everyday struggles or obstacles, and kind of looking towards the future, thinking about the lifestyle that I want to cultivate. So books like this, like chakra healing, really helps me tune in with myself and think about past experiences that have led to me being who I am today, the healthy habits, the positive mindsets that I want to continue reinforcing. But I do watch videos of my fur babies even while at work, because they just honestly are my two angels. I don't know what I would do without them. So while I'm at work, sometimes when I'm feeling just I'm really missing home, even though I was just home that morning. But sometimes when I'm really missing home and I'm missing my fur babies, I do watch videos of them and I look at their pictures. But while I'm at home, my absolute best medicine is going outside and spending time with them. So Chewy loves it when I throw the ball for him. Thunder loves being outside, so just playing with them and their toys and being around them is literally my instant medicine. Like, it makes me forget about all of my work stress, whatever I'm going through in life. It helps me just kind of tune in and process my thoughts and my emotions. And these two fur babies, you know, waking up to them every morning and then spending time with them after work and just being with them outside is just the best thing, and it's what I look forward to every single day. They're just my two angels. They remind me every single day to be mindful, to be grateful, and to just live. My best advice to people, especially if you don't own pets, but it's to find your daily dose of medicine, your healthy outlets, and really focus on what's important in life. Even if you had a stressful day at work, or maybe you're not completely happy with where you're at in your life, or maybe you're going through a lot of drama with the people around you, whatever it may be, find your daily dose of medicine and look forward to that every day. Eventually that energy just kind of permeates in all aspects of your life, because even when I go to work and I handle so many different types of people and coworkers and their energy, I never forget about who I am and what type of person I want to be and the energy that I bring to the table. So that helps me when I enter those work doors, that I don't want to be negative. I need to protect my inner peace regardless of who's around me. And that's basically it. I hope that you guys enjoyed my simple daily tips and practices for when you are especially stressful or you're having a hard time doing who knows what. I'm sorry, I'm like really itchy. The outside air, I don't know, there's some allergens going on right now. But those are my best tips and practices for people who may be trying to balance a work life. That's just stuff that I do every single day that really helps me. Let me know, comment down below what you like to do every day that helps you protect your inner peace. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please make sure to check that description box down below. I have links to related videos and different platforms for y'all to be able to connect with me. And stay tuned, I post every single Monday.